So good to have you along for the ride this year. It's the Monday night opener. And off we go, here with week 1. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. They put Wilson in motion. Right to the air, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will... Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Now a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have enough for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Don't jump, ready?
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. I fumbled the football. The Niners have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He will have the conversion and more. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty, because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 10. Right.
Fields now. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
In motion comes Lazard.
Up. Right.
2nd down, it's Fields. And that one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Cooper going in motion.
Rush right. Right.
To throw is Fields. He's got his man complete to Wilson. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
First down, New York.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Go.
They'll run. This is Hall. Finding room across midfield. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Anders Carlson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice play here by Ricky Pearsall. And when you look around this 49ers offense, Mike, and you give Kyle Shanahan just one more weapon, a guy with elite hands, a polished route runner coming out of the college game in Florida, he just gives one more weapon to go in with Debo and Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle. I mean, this has the makings of one of the scarier offensive skill units in the entire NFL. And even though he's a young rookie, I think by year end, I think Pearsall is going to have a huge impact on the success of this 49ers offense.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down as they move the chains on third down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Take go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Check, Panther.
A run on 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Ready up.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
19, go.
They'll look to throw. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and goal.
Come on. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
Let's give this defensive unit a lot of credit. They come out thinking they're going to defend a field goal try, and next thing you know, they're defending the fake. But they were all in the right position. They were all executing their responsibilities. They don't fall for anything, and what was once a good drive has now come to an end.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Easy. Ready. Hey, turn.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. 175. EQ.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He's trying to get that to his running back, Braylon Allen. And it'll be 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Third down, here's Hall. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Smart. 11, 11, 11.
They put Wilson in motion.
Right.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion.
Right.
A first down throw for Fields. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Go.
Here's the rookie from Wisconsin. It's Braylon Allen. And he's going to take this all the way home. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact.
And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get point.
That is caught. What a throw. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Goooo now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. On 1st and 10, Fields. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Now Fields. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
You got a mini base. Why not? Say hi.
Fields to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Goooo. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down. Fields. Off he goes. Oh, the ball's out. The Niners have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game, and so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Up. Goes up, ready?
Fields now to throw on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's second down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's in! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 42, Jets 13. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Up, let's go. Here we go. Good night.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
42, Jets 13.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
we go.
In motion comes Lazard.
Go.
Now, Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Okay.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Hey, 551, 551. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Arendo. And he'll take this to about the 28. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
On the jump.
3rd and 5.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go!
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Trying the left side, here's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Fields now. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here we go. Starts right. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Back to throw. Open man is Jennings. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll give it to Garendo. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Here we go. Good.
On the give, it's Paul. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. We are through 3 quarters here.
With the score,
Here we go, son. Extend. Right.
On 2nd down, a run with Paul. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets will get just a bit closer.
49, Jets 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, 49ers.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
A carry here for Allen. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and 11.
Set. Press. Bunch right. Bunch right. Easy. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Niners have got it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? Trap 60, 70 range, 70 range. Drag it 60.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Jump. Behind.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
A run here with Hall. Inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big-time run there by Hall. Pickup of 46 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In motion comes Lazard.
Behind.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he will go all the way. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead.
to kick off for San Francisco.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. All right.
Fields to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Giamador Lenore. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers stretch things out even further.
27. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Play action now for Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Xavier Gibson now to take it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Angel.
Here we go. One final play. Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They take care of business in this one. The NFC champs, winners here at home